at Kiteboarding.com, and we've got the new Naish 2018 Pivot. Now this is a kite we've definitely been looking forward to getting in our hands because the Naish Pivot is by far one of our favorites here at the shop. It is one of the kites that just works as an all-around type machine. They call it a free ride surf, or pretty much that's the name, but I would call it does everything. I ride this thing in the surf. I ride this thing on my twin tip. I really enjoy the kite. The reason that I really enjoy some of the pinpoints of this kite is its bar pressure is a very medium bar pressure. It's not high, it's not low, it's right in there. That doesn't give me the arm pump or whatever when I'm out there for the long haul. And that's something I really like about the kite. Also, what has changed in the 2017 to the 2018 kite is one thing I want to talk about more. Now, a few of the things that they did change that the Pivot is kind of known for, it is definitely built up a lot heavier than some other kites. And so when you get into the very, very light wind type side of things, the Pivot does have a little bit more weight to it, but that weight also translates into durability, which is very important. I think that's in long haul, keeping a kite for a long period of time. Now, they've kept the Quantex. Quantex came out last year. That is a 4-ply ripstop polyester, and what that does differently in a kite is it causes more static hold or load in the kite. And what's going to come back from that is a much more responsive type kite, way less stretch overall and longevity of keeping your kite. And that responsiveness is the main thing. It doesn't want to stretch. It's very static loaded, which is very nice. You'll feel that in the kite for sure. What they did change was also what they call the shark teeth. What that is along the trailing edge of last year, they put a Dacron trailing edge. It's basically it's the same material as your leading edge, but they ran that along the trailing edge. And it gets real stiff, and it also can get heavy. So to change that out, which is something I really like, because a little bit of weight in a kite goes a long way. When you reduce the overall weight of a kite, the kite just flies better, holds itself in the air better, responds, and gives you a lot more feedback. But what they've done is this is a double layer sailcloth. Because this Quantex is real tough material, instead of putting Dacron down there and increasing the load or increasing the weight, they double layered the Quantex down along the trailing edge and got rid of that big heavy Dacron down there. And I really like it. It also, it's hard to see in the camera, but these come up into little teeth, is what they call shark teeth. It can definitely help it. What it does is it dissipates the flutter along that trailing edge, and it definitely helps on your wingtips as you're turning and you're increasing your turning speed, and you get flutter out there, which again causes drag. Drag decreases your turn response. So that is one of the main things they changed. The other thing that they changed was the printing. Everybody says, whoop-de-doo, what about printing? Well, it just kind of longevity, it will break down the silver printing on here, but it does look cool on last year's model. I thought it was really neat. But it also decreases weight again. That's ink, more printing, and more manufacturing time and everything else. But what that does is it just increases the overall weight of the kite. So overall, the Pivot didn't change a whole lot, and I do not believe it should change a whole lot. This kite is just a really nice handling kite. Jumping, it is amazing. I've got some of the highest jumps on this kite. The turning speed, the response, the bar pressure is completely adjustable. Has a very simple bridle system, which is something I really like on a kite. It's not real long. It has a lot of reinforcements along here to keep its longevity, to make it last a lot longer. That is so important as you spend the amount of money that's going into kites nowadays. Getting something that's going to last you a long time is pretty important. But overall, I have to say the 2018 kite, I am impressed. I think it looks really good. I was hoping they didn't make a lot of changes. They didn't. They've made a few. We were told they made a few bridle tweaks in a couple of the different models. If anything, that will help it out. Load distribution or whatever, it could help that out. Not a lot has changed. We'll definitely be talking about the bar as well. There's a few little tweaks in the bar, nothing major, but we'll be doing a video on that. Here's the bag. The overall, this kite is really nice. It's fantastic. If you wonder about different things on it, or if you have any questions on what kite to pick, don't hesitate to give us a call here at Kiteboarding.com.